everyone, welcome to Guide and Grow TV. I'm Sylvia Arrington, and in this video we're going to talk about child development and age-appropriate activities for 15 to 18 months. It's all about independence. Now, your toddler is moving through a stage of independence and autonomy, so it's all about them. They're developing their personality, their character, and they just want to be involved in everything we do at home. So the best thing would be to get your toddler involved in anything that they can be in your daily chores in the house, and obviously see if there is something that they're more interested in, whether it be pouring. I know water is a big one at this age. They just want to be involved with dishwashing, pouring, water play, all of those types of activities. Now, in terms of age-appropriate activities, they really are moving into more complex and precise hand movements, and all of their work is really purposeful. So they're using their hands in a lot more of a purposeful way, quite precisely and more intently, with more precision, and the hand-eye coordination is getting even better. So on the end here, we've got our weaning table and chair, which we explained in our previous video. Again, introducing them to that self-feeding, drinking out of a cup, using utensils and sitting at the table. Now, this is something that can be done during snack time or meal times on their own with you next to them. If it is a family meal time, there are lots of chairs that you can put at the table that will enable them to be sitting at your level with the family. So this is something that is to be used during the day, at snack time, at breakfast time, where you can actually join them at their table and have a meal together if the rest of the family are not there. When it comes to activities, we're going to look at some of these things that are a lot more detailed than our previous ones. So up here we've got the tri-coloured dowels. So again, you've got the smaller rings, and now we're into colour matching. So as you can see, the primary colours are what you'd see in most of these activities, and then they start off by matching those onto the dowels. Now you can present it like I have on the shelf, so using a small basket to hold all of them, and then they can pop them on. Again, we have the vertical dowel. The horizontal dowel. And there you have it. They'll start to do the midline crossing, so moving it from one side onto the other. And we also have something like this, so posting. We know that toddlers love to do posting. So this is a simple activity that they can either pop the same colours together, make patterns, again, make patterns with it. So it's a really open-ended material that they can choose to do how they like. Opening and closing. We know that toddlers love to open and close any door or any drawer that they can. So this is a great one, and it really refines a lot of their movements. So with the drawers being opened, again, we have colour matching. We've got a little object in there where they can match them into each one. And even if they don't do that and they just want to explore it and mix the colours around, it doesn't matter. Remember, it's all about exploration, and there is no correct way to do it. Unless you have something like this, where of course we saw in our last video, the object permanent box with a drawer. If you do put the ball in first, it's going to block the drawer from closing. So it won't actually work. So they'll have to pull it out. And again, this is all about problem solving and critical thinking. They're thinking, okay, well, how can I actually get the ball out? I'll have to take the drawer out. And it is quite a complex task for them to figure out. So this is a really great one for those thinking skills to be starting to develop. Again, we have a box here, but this time it's got the coins with the slot. So if at first you feel that your child won't be able to pull the drawer out, you can just do it as a simple slotting activity, or you could use the drawer and show them to pop it in and then pull the drawer out. Again, it has a self-corrective mechanism, so if they do put the coin in behind before closing the drawer, it's not going to close all the way. So then they learn that they'll have to take the drawer out, and again, it's all about problem solving. We have our gorgeous pop-up toy. Now at this stage, this is something that they might actually be able to pop out themselves. And of course, the colour matching again. We also have some beautiful realistic puzzles with some complex shapes. So they're moving forward from that circle, square and triangle shapes into more complex and beautiful patterns. The thing with puzzles is to make sure that the images are realistic. representations of whatever it might be, flowers, transport, etc. And books. So now we move on to categories of things. So this is a great time to categorize different things like animals, seasons, transport vehicles, things like that. And you can even display them on your shelf. So animals and with matching cards or on their own. Those ideas will be in our ebook that's linked below. This is more to do with the rental boxes that are available. So as you can see here, all the images are realistic. We've got some lovely words that are on there, very nice and clear, not busy at all, so they can really focus and start pointing out and even repeating maybe some of those words. So there you have it, 15 to 18 months. It's all about independence. I hope you've enjoyed this video series and I can't wait to see what's next.